Hey everyone, today I'm going to walk you through how to publish your mobile app on the Google Play Store, from scratch to going live. If you've already built an app but aren't sure what to do next, this guide is for you. First, you need to set up a developer account. Go to the Google Play console, sign in with your Google account, and pay a one-time registration fee of $25, around Rs 2000. This is not a subscription. You only pay once and can publish unlimited apps. After completing the payment, you'll need to fill in your developer profile, name, email, and contact details. Verify your identity and accept the Google Play policies. Alright, before you upload your app, make sure everything is completely ready. First, generate a signed APK, or even better, an Android app bundle, because Google actually recommends AAB. Then, go through your app carefully, fix all bugs, and test it properly so users don't face any issues. Also, don't forget to set your app version and package name correctly. And just a quick tip, AAB is always the better choice since it helps reduce app size and improves performance on the Play Store. Alright, now we can create the app in the Google Play console. I'm going to name the app Audiolab and set the language to English. Since this is an audio application, I'll choose app instead of game. Then, I'll select all the required declarations and click on Create App. Now, in Google Play, it is listed out the remaining task to complete. We need to complete the task one by one. First, you need to set up the privacy policy so you can create a single page hosted in domain or GitHub hosted URL. You can use I'm just giving one of them for demo purpose. Next section is giving app access here. I don't have any login restriction. So I'm choosing application without any restrictions. Now it is ad section. You have to mention whether an ad is showing in your app or not here. I'm choosing it as yes it is and click on save button. That's it, ad section completed. Alright, now we're in the app content section and here we need to answer a few important questions for Google Play. First, you need to give email address, category as all other app types, and select terms and conditions and click on next button first. It's asking about ratings relevant content, like violence or inappropriate material included in the app. In my case, this is just a clean audio app, so I'll select no. Next is user content sharing. This means whether users can chat, send messages, or share content with each other. Since my app doesn't have any kind of user interaction, I'll choose no here as well. Then we have online content. This is important. If your app loads content from the internet, like songs, AI-generated audio, or streaming, then you should select yes. For my audio app, I do have online content, so I'll choose yes. After that, it asks about age-restricted products, like alcohol, gambling, or similar things. My app doesn't include anything like that, so I'll select no. Now under miscellaneous, it asks if the app shares the user's precise location with others. That's a no. Then, does the app allow users to purchase digital goods? If you have in-app purchases like coins or premium features, you should select yes. Otherwise, choose no. For now, I'll go with no. Next, it asks about cash rewards or crypto features. Again, not in my app, so no. Is this app a web browser or search engine? No. And finally, is it mainly a news or educational app? In my case, it's not, so I'll select no and that's it. Once all these are filled correctly, we can move on to the next step. Now you need to choose the age restriction for app here. I'm choosing 13 plus. So I'm choosing 13 to 18 plus, can use the app and save it. Now in the next section, we need to do the app data safety declaration. Read it, click on next. Then does your app collect any required user data types? Choose to no and click on next and save it. Now next section is the app is government app. Or not, choose that as no. Next section is does the app contain any financial features like banking loans, payment transfer, etc. So this app doesn't contain such functionality. So choose my app doesn't provide any financial features. Now we need to declare the app contains any health-related features, which also declared as no. Click on next and save it. Alright, moving on to the next section. This is app contact details and it's pretty straightforward. Here you need to provide a valid email address, which is very important because users and Google will use this to contact you if needed. You will also see an option to add your website URL. If you already have a website for your app or business, go ahead and add it. If not, no worries. You can simply leave it blank for now. Once you've entered the details, just click on Save and you're good to move on to the next step. Alright, now let's move on to the design section, which is very important for attracting users. First, we need to upload the app icon, and the required size is 512 by 512 pixels in PNG format. So make sure it looks clean, simple, and easy to recognize. Next, we have the feature graphic, which is like a banner for your app, and the required size is 1024 by 500 pixels, where you should highlight your app's main feature with a visually appealing design. After that, we need to add mobile screenshots. At least 2 are required, and you can upload up to 8, with the recommended size being 1080 by 1920 pixels. Make sure your screenshots clearly show your app features, and if possible, add short text overlays to explain what your app does. Once everything looks good and professional, click on Save. Alright, one important thing to note here. Before you can fully set up pricing for your subscription, you actually need to upload your app bundle, AAB. So first, go to the Release section, create a new release, and upload your signed AAB file. Once the app bundle is uploaded successfully, Google Play will enable the pricing and product configuration options properly. This is because Google needs your app package to be linked with the in-app products before allowing you to activate pricing. Alright, now let's set up a subscription product inside the Google Play console. So here I am creating a new subscription and I'll give the product ID as weekly. Make sure this ID is simple and unique because you'll use it later in your app code. Next, I'll add a description for the subscription so users understand what they are purchasing. After that, we need to create a base plan, and I'll name this also as weekly. Now, under billing type, I'll select auto-renewing subscription because this is a weekly plan that renews automatically every week. Then, I'll select all countries, so this subscription is available globally. For pricing, I'll set it to as 109 per week, and instead of manually setting prices for each country, I'll choose Apply to All. So Google automatically converts the price based on different regions. Once everything is set, just save it. And that's it. Your subscription product is ready. Alright, that's it for today. Now you know exactly how to fix the API level issue and successfully upload your app to the Google Play Store. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who are building apps just like you. It really supports the channel and helps me create more useful content for you. If you have any doubts or get stuck anywhere, just drop a comment below. I'll definitely help you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.